Prince Harry and William headed for peace talks despite snub at funeral. Prince Harry appeared to be snubbed by Prince William as the pair joined fellow mourners at Robert Fellowes' funeral on Wednesday, but potential peace talks could soon be in the works. Harry was initially expected to miss the service, which took place in Norfolk, over security concerns, but discreetly travelled to the UK in order to attend alongside William. As well as his strained relationship with William, Harry is said to miss the Princess of Wales and wants to catch up with her and see how everything is. Speaking to OK, an expert said, with Harry's birthday fast approaching, he has been speaking about maybe reaching out to Kate because it's on milestones like this when he really misses her. She helped plan his 30th birthday and he feels bad that she won't be involved and would love to catch up with her and see how everything is. Welcome to Royal Pancakes. If you are new here, please don't forget to subscribe and click the notification bell, so you don't miss any news about the British monarchy. Speaking of the reunion earlier this week, a local told The Sun, William and Harry were both there but we never saw them speak to each other and they were keeping their distance. It has been reported that William and Harry sat apart at the back of St. Mary's Church after arriving very discreetly. The last time that William and Harry were in the same room together was at King Charles's coronation back in May 2023. A royal expert claims Meghan Markle was the centre of attention during the Duke and Duchess of Sussex's trip to Colombia this month, leaving Prince Harry out cold on the sidelines. Harry and Meghan both received a stately welcome during their 4-day trip to Colombia at the invitation of the Vice President, Francia Marquez. However, royal insiders claim the trip was all about Meghan. Speaking on True Royalty TV's The Royal Beat, Matt Wilkinson, the royal editor for The Sun, said, Harry looked a little bit grumpy. May I use his vocabulary, he perhaps looked a bit like the spare. A royal expert believes there is a clear timeline to when Prince Harry will try and resume some royal duties and build bridges, with his brother Prince William. Speaking with The Mirror, royal pundit and author Tom Quinn claims that Harry still has vague hopes that he will be forgiven and will be offered a minor role somewhere. And that there is a real danger that Harry will feel lost, without the structure of royal duties, which could lead to him trying to rekindle relations with his brother, and the wider family, in the hope of being able to resume minor commitments. The relations between Prince Harry and Prince William appear to remain icy despite their latest in-person meeting at a ceremony earlier this week. The vicar who held the funeral reception for Lord Robert Fellowes, who was their mother, Princess Diana's brother-in-law, said he does not recall seeing the royal brothers speaking to each other. Prince Harry flew from his home in the US to join his brother at St. Mary's Church in Snettisham, Norfolk, and the memorial service took place close to the royal Sandringham estate. Reverend Tansey told The Sun, "It was only as I was greeting the congregation on the way out that Prince William was shaking my hand, and then very quickly after Prince Harry did too." He commented on the lack of interaction between the two brothers at the reception afterwards. "I don't recollect them speaking to each other, but there were a lot of family members and friends speaking to them." This unlikely royal has been tipped as the possible catalyst for a reunion between estranged brothers, Prince Harry and Prince William. This week saw a rare reunion between the two brothers, as they came together to mourn the loss of their uncle, Robert Fellowes. The solemn event marked their first meeting in over a year, for their father's coronation in May. The late Lord Fellowes, who passed away last month, was married to Lady Jane Spencer, the sister of the prince's mother, Diana. He also served as the private secretary to the late Queen. And Lady Jane, along with two other family members, have been pinpointed as the unlikely trio, who could stop the ongoing feud between the Duke of Sussex and Prince of Wales. Insiders say access to Prince Harry and Meghan Markle's 4-day tour of Colombia was restricted and readers only saw a snapshot of activity. The Montecito-based couple visited Colombia at the invitation of the country's vice president, Francia Marquez, and primarily their visit was about promoting their charity work focused on trying to make the internet safer for children. Speaking on the Royal Beat, on True Royalty TV, The royal editor of The Sun explained how footage outside of the press pool, taken by others, showed a different perspective of the tour. Matt Wilkinson said, "When you saw the footage that was filmed by people at the dinners or people who were there that weren't part of this press pool, they showed a slightly different picture. Harry looked a little bit grumpy. May I use his vocabulary, he perhaps looked a bit like the spare." Prince Harry is reportedly planning his return to the UK with the help of top former aides. The Duke of Sussex longs for his family and wants to spend more time with cancer-ridden King Charles, it is believed. A source told the Mail, Harry is turning away from all sorts of Hollywood publicists, and is seeking counsel from his old friends and associates. He is clearly reaching out thinking, I need to do something different because what I'm doing is clearly not working. The source added, in short, Prince Harry is rethinking the way he operates. This attempt of Harry's is seemingly branded Operation Bring Harry In from the cold in royal circles. Prince Harry left the royal family back in 2020 alongside wife Meghan Markle and son, Prince Archie. The couple later accused the royal family of showcasing racism towards their son and publicly shared their grievances on television. Harry and Meghan now live in California, where they also welcomed their daughter, Princess Lilibet. Prince Harry has secretly returned to the UK and reunited with his estranged brother Prince William for their uncle's funeral. The Duke of Sussex, who turns 40 next month, reportedly sat at a distance from the heir to the throne at Lord Robert Fellowes' service in Norfolk. Lord Fellowes, 82, passed away on the 29th of July. He was married to Princess Diana's older sister and served as Queen Elizabeth II's private secretary for several years. It is believed to be the first time that the two brothers have publicly seen each other since King Charles's coronation last May. Their encounter comes as the Prince and Princess of Wales's end of summer plans have been revealed ahead of William's return to duty on the 5th of September. The couple took to social media to share that they are looking forward to watching the Paralympic Games. Looking forward to another few weeks of incredible sport. They said in a joint Twitter/X post. Wishing the very best of luck to our at Paralympics GB athletes and all those competing at #Paris 2024. A Colombian councilman has accused the vice president of squandering public money on vanity in the wake of Prince Harry and Meghan Markle's quasi-royal tour of the country. The Duke and Duchess of Sussex ended their 4-day trip in the former cartel city of Cali with a jubilant evening of cheering and dancing, but not everyone was enthralled by their visit. The security chief of the city council took to social media to criticize the event, claiming billions of pesos had been used to host them, which could have been used to expand coverage of children's canteens, pay salaries of community mothers, seed capital for Afro communities or adapt sports venues practically in ruins. Andrés Escobar also accused the Vice President Francia Marquez, who traveled with Meghan and Harry across the country, of squandering public money on her vanity, and added that taxes have been on photo opportunities and social media. While it has not been confirmed how much the trip cost overall, it is understood the cost of security was shouldered by the Vice President's office. During the trip, the Duke and Duchess met with Invictus athletes, sat on panels to discuss online safety and female empowerment. Upon arrival in the country on Thursday, the pair were whisked to Marquez's private residence, where it was revealed their invitation had been prompted by Marquez enjoying their Netflix documentary. Escobar expressed his disbelief at the comment, as he told the Mail Online, the vice president asked them here because she saw them on Netflix, can you believe that? How ridiculous, I can't believe she said that. Colombia ranks second after Brazil in Latin America for economic inequality with 16,708,153 people declared to be living in a situation of monetary poverty in 2023, according to Oxfam and Dane, Colombia's National Administrative Department of Statistics. The country also faces significant inequality between urban and rural areas, with 30.6% of people living in poverty in urban areas in 2023, compared to 41.2% in rural zones. Mr. Escobar added, "There are many, many Colombians who are hungry and have a lack of basic needs. They invested this money because the vice president wanted to meet two high-profile public figures and brush aside criticism and problems that we have here. We are in an economic crisis and 8 billion pesos have been spent for the visit of Harry and Meghan. Colombian military planes and helicopters have been used and the money could have been better spent. Before this current government came to power they campaigned that they would save money and not waste it, but they have done just the opposite with this visit." Critics have dubbed the tour as a distraction from the country's problems as loca.